Do you know that the same static electricity that makes this girl's hair stand on end can be used to make an instant X-ray of this flopping fish? In 30 seconds, you'll see the finished X-ray. Amazing? Yes. Instant X-rays are made possible by xerography. Anything the eye, even the X-ray eye, sees, xerography sees and records. This is an instant X-ray of vital components of a Pratt Whitney jet fuel system. Xerography makes it possible to X-ray every one of these units before installation in today's complex jets. And this is an instant X-ray of a delicate hip pinning operation. Before xerography, this operation had to wait hours for conventional X-rays to be developed. It waits no more. And now let's see the finished X-ray of our fish. It was made in 30 seconds, without film, without wet chemicals, without a darkroom. It shows detail never before possible with conventional X-rays. And through xerography, instant X-rays can be made on an ordinary paper and cost only pennies to make. This is no fish story. Xerox Corporation, developers of xerography, are doing it today.
For the third year in a row, one of our television spot announcements was termed the best spot of the year at the American Television Commercial Festival. This is the one.
When we say the Xerox 914 makes copies on ordinary paper, we mean ordinary paper. For instance, office stationery. Or how about plain bond paper? Now, if that isn't ordinary enough, wait a minute. To prove the point, I'll cut up some brown wrapping paper. How much more ordinary can you get? If seeing is believing, let's actually make copies on our ordinary papers. We'll put them here in the paper loading tray. We push the on button. Let's make a copy of this page from a book. That's right, a page from a book. There goes the stationery, the bond paper, and the wrapping paper. Here comes the stationery and our bond paper and the wrapping paper. Perfect copies, dry copies. It takes an extraordinary machine to make copies on ordinary paper. The Xerox 914.
Sam, will you please go make a copy of this? Thank you, Sam. That was fast. Which one's the original?
You have just seen how easy it is to make copies with the Xerox 914 office copier. For a personal demonstration, simply call your nearest Xerox office. With the aid of hidden cameras and microphones, you're about to see and hear an actual demonstration of the Xerox 914 copier.
Now, let's see. You've given us a state of Nebraska motor vehicle operator's license. Is there anything else you have there that would like me to reproduce at the same time? Little memo pad. That might be something difficult for another copying machine. Yeah. Because it's written in, looks like a ballpoint pen, is it? All right, and above it we have something that's written in what? Pencil. Let's put them right down here on the scanning plate.
I don't want to waste your time on the advertising. I'm just curious to see if we'll copy that. I'm a photocopy salesman myself.
Oh, so you're sort of a doubting George, we'd say.
Yeah. I just want to see how it does copy that.
Well, let's find out.
It's pretty good.
It's what?
Very good. I'll admit it.
How about the pencil writing?
Very good.
How about the ballpoint pen?
Very good.
And your driver's license?
Very good. I have to admit it.
You've just seen the Xerox 914 copier. It makes 7 copies a minute on ordinary paper automatically. For the number of your nearest Xerox office, look in your phone book.
About 10 years ago, on our very first commercial, little Eileen McKenna showed the world our very first copier, the Xerox 914. In 10 years, little girls grow up. So do companies. And growing up taught us how to make a copier like our new Xerox 4000. The copier that can do things other copiers just can't. Now Eileen can turn out 45 copies a minute. The 4000 changes paper sizes automatically. And it can copy onto pre-printed paper, colored stock, even your own letterhead. Copies are clean and crisp, superb, even by our standards. And the Xerox 4000 does one thing no other copier can do. It copies on both sides of a piece of paper, automatically. The 4000 is the first of a new generation of machines we're working on to help people speed information to other people. And in 10 years, when Eileen's little niece is old enough to make a commercial for us, she'll have something good to show you, too.
Los Angeles, California, 5:36 p.m., the Santa Monica Freeway. Vehicle stalled in the fast lane. Sensing wires in the roadbed linked to a Xerox computer detect a problem.
We have an unknown incident westbound.
At Division of Highways Control Center, the computer blinks red danger lights on an electronic map pinpointing the hazard.
Unknown at this time whether it's a traffic accident or a disabled vehicle.
5:37 p.m. Helicopters are dispatched to send back live pictures of the incident.
Tow truck to remove.
The computer flashes warnings on message signs to approaching motorists.
Hazard, or it looks pretty good. 10-471.
Not blocking any traffic that I can see. Let's say 7F6.
5:39 p.m. Police cars and other safety equipment arrive at the scene.
We're starting to get a buildup. Looks like we're picking up some...
Within 7 minutes after the first computer printout, stalled vehicle is removed. 5:43 p.m. Traffic is back to normal. The California Business and Transportation Agency is using computers to keep traffic moving and to keep minor incidents from becoming major accidents. For some motorists, these Xerox computers mean they'll get home on time. For others, it means they'll get home. Whether you're in education, medicine, science, industry, or traffic, Xerox computers are in the business of making your business run smoother.
Did you bring the escape plans, Louis?
Right here, boss.
It's too big, Louis. Get out of here.
The new Xerox 3107 copier is portable, makes regular size copies, and has a document feeder. But best of all, it not only makes large copies of large documents, it also makes small copies of large documents.
Here you go, boss.
Okay, boys. Louis came true. One for you, Muggsy. There's one for you, Fingers. There's one for you, Ward.
Ward?
Sharon Smith. Gail Ann Egan.
This school doesn't have a baseball team. It doesn't have a football team. It doesn't even have a girls' volleyball team. But it has a lot of spirit. It's the Xerox International Training Center in Leesburg, Virginia, where each year Xerox sends more than 12,000 of their sales and service representatives. Here they learn all the latest advances we've made in our business and the best ways to apply them to your business.
Hey, now that's good, because he's using the customer's original. So now when he makes the copy, the customer can see what his original looked like and also what the copy looked like.
The instructors seem to have an uncanny ability to be able to relate the real-world marketplace in a classroom situation.
A1 to G2, as you will see, goes from autocratic to participative.
I'm learning a lot from every angle.
The instructors here are very good. You're taught from people who've actually been able to go out and do the things they're teaching you.
It's a very impressive facility.
This place is fantastic.
Each time I come back, I gain a little more.
They give us a bunch of winners as instructors. We can't help but be winners ourselves.
Bobby J. Burnett.
You see, one of the reasons Xerox equipment does so well in your office is because Xerox people do so well at school.
Donald Booker. Michael Walsh.
Ever since people started recording information, there's been a need to duplicate it.
Very nice work, Brother Dominic.
Thank you.
Very nice. Now, I would like 500 more sets.
Brother Dominic, how are you?
Could you do a big job for me?
The Xerox 9200 duplicating system, unlike anything we've ever made, feeds and cycles originals, has a computerized programmer that controls the entire system, can duplicate, reduce, and assemble a virtually limitless number of complete sets, and does it all at an incredible 2 pages per second.
Here are your sets, Father. The 500 sets you asked for. It's a miracle.
We've got to change course. Full speed astern. The captain says steady as you go. Why isn't the captain on the bridge? The captain is having his dinner. He'll be up as soon as he finishes his duckling. We're going to hit that reef. We have to do something. We can't wait for the captain to finish his duckling. Do you realize what you're saying? Why not? Mutiny. Why can't I ever get a crisp duckling on this ship? You little Chris. Abandoned ship! Abandoned ship! Women and children first! Captain, we don't have any women and children on this ship! Oh, that's right! Well, then save the Xerox duplicator and my blueberries.
No matter what business you're in, it's comforting to know that Xerox is always there to help you get out important information. Very important information. And very, very important information.
Just imagine if you could scan all your documents and save them on one piece of electronic paper. Make revisions like magic, or find information quickly and work in the virtual office as easily as you work in your real office. These are technologies Xerox is developing, so capturing knowledge and sharing it from any desktop will be this simple.
Bit by bit, putting it together. Piece by piece, the way to make an ideal work. Every moment's contribution, every detail plays a part. Just the vision's no solution. It all depends on execution. Putting it together, that's what counts. Ounce by ounce, putting it together. Putting it together.
Behind every great accomplishment, there is always a document. A document that bridges the gap between what can be and what will be.
Putting it together, putting it together, putting it together.
Xerox technology helps people transform ideas into documents that change the world. Faxing, scanning, copying, printing. Xerox, the document company.
Putting it together. Putting it together. Putting it together.
You know, sharing documents has become quite complicated. You've got servers, network printers, digital copiers, fax machines, and hardware you probably didn't even know about. But what's it all cost? You may not even know how much you spend to produce and manage your documents. There could be a big gaping hole in your company, and you don't even know it exists. Luckily, we can help. We're introducing DCI, the Document Cost Index, only from Xerox. Our DCI consultants will assess your business, provide comparisons to others in your industry, and help you streamline your document process so you get more value from your investment. Look, if there's anyone who knows about cost cutting, it's me. We've already helped many companies, both small and large, including our own, and we can help yours. The last thing I want to do is sell you another copier. The first thing I want to do is cut your costs.
Typical analyst install. Sales guy forgets to arrange for the machine to come out. Oh, go ahead, Marcus. See the picture. Too bad. Should have a picture of it in the back of Ted's truck. This is right there. This is video now. Okay, well watch, make sure you don't damage it. No, that's right. Go ahead, damage it. It's also 9 o'clock at night. June 30th. What we'll do to clear an install.